Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ben's Kitchen, where today I am making a bacon or maple bacon custard tart of normal size in this tart pan. And it's bacon flavored because of some bacon fat I have here. This is a mixture of bacon fat and butter that is going to be going into this mixture. And this is a mixture of oats, flour, sugar, and salt. So this is just going to go on, and now we're going to pulse it. Sorry, that's really loud. Until they're chopped up in crumbs. Basically, so it can just... So that's what we want to see. As you can see, it's like not all homogeneous, which is nice. And now we're going to add in all this fat and make it so it's moistened. Yay. And so now it's all in there, and as you can see, it almost looks like granola or like a granola bar. That's what we want to see. And I have the oven preheated to 350, and we're going to bake this in the shell for about 17 to 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll show you. So there it is, all pressed in. And now I'm going to bake it, like I said, and this should come out nice and toasty. I'm excited. Yum. All right, into the oven it goes. As you can see, maybe, I don't know, it's a little bit darker on the edges, and it'll now firm up as it cools. It's puffed up just a little bit, and that's fine. And this has to cool completely before we pour the custard into it, which I'll be making next. So now is the maple part of the maple custard tart. So this is 3/4 cup of maple syrup. You want to use the real stuff, not any of that like corn syrup, maple flavoring stuff. And this is the only maple flavoring in the tart. So a lot of maple flavored things come from maple flavoring, which is an artificial flavoring. That's totally fine. This tart uses this. It gives it a little bit cleaner of a flavor. You know, maple bars are delicious. Those are made with maple flavoring, you know. But we're going to reduce this down to a 1/2 cup. So it is now reduced to about 1/2 cup. As you can see, it's thicker. And I'm just going to let this cool, and then I'm going to make the custard. And the custard is going to be made on the stove and then poured into that crust we made earlier. Awesome. I made it. So now I'm going to be making the custard. Right there is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then here I have egg yolks, whole milk, heavy whipping cream, and the maple syrup that I reduced down. And so I'm basically going to combine these. I'm going to combine them, and I'm going to cook them up until it gets nice and thick. Woohoo! So I've now, it is now all whisked together, all those ingredients. And I'm going to bring it to a simmer. And basically this will start to thicken up, and I'll cook it for a minute longer and pour it through a sieve, and once that is done, I will pour it into the crust and let it cool in the fridge for at least 4 hours so it can firm on up fully. Thanks for watching. So as you can see, it's the custard is now complete. So now I'm going to put it through the sieve, and then I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of cold cubed butter. So running it through the sieve just ensures that it's as smooth, smooth as smooth can be. So now I'm going to add in this butter and mix it in until it's fully melted. Woohoo! So that is all done. So now I'm going to pour it into the tart pan that's over there. Woohoo! So now it's in the tart pan, and as you can see, it's all the way to the edges, which is really nice. So I'm going to let this cool just at room temperature for a little bit. And so it basically comes to room temperature, and then I'm going to put plastic on top of it and put it in the fridge for 4 hours. Now the reason I put plastic on it is if you don't do that, you can get something called a skin that will form on the edge, or on the top, which is like basically a gross, like harder thing that's bad and gross. So now put the plastic on, and so this is going to go in the fridge to chill until around 10. Woohoo! So I have now made a cinnamon scented whipped cream. That's just a fancy way of saying light on the cinnamon. And this will go on top of each slice of this, which is the finished tart. It's done. I'm going to cut some slices, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's cut up. So here it is. I forgot to take a picture of the slices because I really wanted to eat it. But as you can see, it's a little thick right here. It was good. I would change the crust. It tastes too much like oatmeal. But overall, a really nice flavor, a really, really good texture. It's like smooth as silk. It's really good. But overall, I mean, it's pretty good. Would I make it again? I don't. Well, thanks for watching Ben's Kitchen, where I made something new today for the first time. Thanks for watching, obviously. I already said that. Catch you next time, or hopefully I'll be making something savory. I don't know. I just feel like it's time to make something savory, like soup.